Our word of the week this week is catastrophe, or in English, catastrophe. Let's dive right in. We'll start out with the noun. Catastrophe is ruin or destruction. And then when we look at the verb, katastrepho, it is to upset or overturn something, to destroy or ruin something, or if you're dealing with a person, it's to mislead them or turn them away from the right path. It's a compound word, comes from kata, down or against, and strepho, I turn, I twist, or I distort. Let's start with the noun, and we'll look at 2 Peter 2, verse 6. This is from the ESV with the Koine supplied. If by turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to ashes, he condemned them to extinction, catastrophe, making them an example of what is going to happen to the ungodly. So Peter writes about Sodom and Gomorrah, and he says what God did to Sodom and Gomorrah by destroying them with sulfur and brimstone fire. He condemned them to, here the ESV says, extinction, ruin, destruction, obliteration, nothing left, catastrophe. Great stuff. You can see this word again in 2 Timothy 2:14, but I'm going to leave that up to you to go and look for it, and the effect of divisive talk to the hearers thereof. Let's take a look at the verb, and we're going to see that in Matthew 21:12, again ESV with the Koine supplied. And Jesus entered the temple and drove out all who sold and bought in the temple. And he overturned, catastrophes, the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold pigeons. So here we get the verb form, and it's the very literal form of turning something over, of a downturn, right? So the tables are facing upright. Jesus comes and flips them. Kata, down or against, strepho, turn. He turns them down, flipping them over. Pretty evocative imagery. You can see the exact same passage in Mark chapter 11, verse 15. It's a parable. It's not a parable. It's a parallel passage, and it's going to read almost identically, so you may not want to waste the time going there. But as you can see, our word of the week, catastrophe. I hope that your week is not catastrophic. We have a very short word of the week this week because I'm currently painting my house by hand, and that is somewhat of a catastrophe for me. I hope that your week is better. Until we see one another again, Charis Kai Reine Humin, grace and peace to you.